So I am just checking on the lighting. I think I have all the lighting good. Hey. First of all, I want you to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I always say that because I really do want you to, okay? So we are here live at 5 with Ameenah Blogs, and we are talking today about 7 reasons why your relationship is dying. Okay, somebody share with me what is the laughter is medicine for today. Okay, I got one. What did the drummer name his 2 twin daughters? And a 1 and a 2. Don't y'all just love that? I'm enjoying. I love you all interacting with me, and I know that even after this airs live, that you'll be able to come back and you'll be able to view this video. Share this video with your loved ones because we are talking about some things that are so relevant to our day and time. I believe that the family and relationship is the foundation of community. It is the foundation of churches. It is the foundation of our government systems. Okay. The family is the neutral zone for all of these institutions. They keep our society flourishing. They keep our society healthy. Hence, there is a reason to want to keep them together, to keep them cohesive, to keep them working properly. Okay. So again, I always mention that sometimes we need checkups, right? So then sometimes our relationships, they need checkups. And sometimes it is good for us if we just take heed of things that are going on in our relationship, the things that matter. So for those reasons, I am glad that you're here today. Share this video, share it with your youth ministry, share it in your leadership ministry, share it in your relationship ministries and with our young people, because they are our foundation, they are our future. If we don't teach them what we have learned, then where is their hope? So take these messages and take them to the young people, okay? As I always say, peace and love. So, hey, let's get right into it. So today, live at 5, we are talking about 7 reasons why your relationship is dying. So the first thing that I'm going to do, as usual, I want to go through all the 7 reasons. And if you're taking notes, you can jot those down, leave some space in between them. And again, we're going to talk about the 7 reasons why your relationship is dying. Check out my playlist on dating and relationships. Okay. So, number 1, you are not having enough sex, or you're not having sex enough. Number 2, you're not having enough fun. Number 3, there's not enough communication. Number 4, there's not enough companionship. Number 5 is because you wear warm-ups to bed and not lingerie. I'm not being funny there. Pay attention when we get to number 5, okay? Number 6, you have eased out God. There's a song that talks about ego, and it stands for easing God out. And then number 7, and if the shoe fits, wear it. You are giving too much attention to illicit lovers and affairs. Ooh, so we're going there, huh? Okay. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. And you comment below, and we'll get to those comments and we'll talk about some things, okay? So number 1, you are not having sex enough. There is something about the marital relationship, and it's interesting. Number 6 is easing God out. Who created the marriage relationship? Yes, it was God. And God has created us as sexual beings. If we don't have sex, our bodies at a certain point, you will notice that young girls, young guys, they go through these seasons of puberty, okay? And if you're not having enough sex, then your relationship, it will not be healthy. So once again, the body is created for sex. And there is in the marriage relationship, sex creates a bond. Sex creates the glue that keeps the marriage together. Sex every day is not an exaggeration, it is a necessity. It is like drinking water. You and your spouse need to come together and have sex often. And like I said, it is not an exaggeration to have sex every day. It keeps the marriage together. Even when you are upset, never allow, and I'll call them he and she, never allow them to be upset with each other. Never deny your spouse sex as a form of discipline, because once again, this is the glue that keeps you together. Even a foothold. It's interesting about why not having sex information to understand that a barrier. It can create an opening that marriage and the family institutions are about unity. But there are ways to divide, and we do have an enemy that wants to keep those institutions divided. But sex is that one thing that will keep the relationship alive. It will keep the relationship thriving. Okay, so make sure to do that. So, again, we're talking about 7 reasons your relationship is dying. We're doing a checkup today. We go to the checkup at the doctor. We're doing a checkup today, and maybe we need to provide some prescriptions. Prescriptions is the same as a cure or a solution. We may need healing in our relationships. So, these are some of the 7 keys, okay? If you can keep your relationship from dying, then you're doing what? Alternatively, you are keeping it alive. Okay. So we have to press that first button. That is the cream of the crop, not having enough sex. Make sure that you're having sex every day. Then let's move on to number 2. And it can be piggied back to number 1, not having enough fun. You know, we are multifaceted creatures, okay? We are mental, we are physical, we are spiritual. We need meditation. We need to be able to watch the trees blow. But we are multifaceted individuals. You have to have recreation in life. Everything cannot be business. Everything cannot be so stressful and so serious minded, because we are multifaceted creatures and there is a human need for recreation. There is a human need for relaxation. Even Jesus took it on top of the mountain and he was without sin. So it is not sinful to have fun, but alternatively, it is laugh with each other, go to the movies together. You know, I love dancing. And lack of that on the average, married couples talk about 4 minutes a day. That is sad. That relating to each other. And that is what you need to do to keep the relationship and going. It says the feed isn't good. I'm not sure what that okay, this is you can your each other. If I'm not enjoying sex, I need to tell you that it's turning me off. It's making it very difficult to cuddle with you. You have to communicate. If the person is saying things that is hurting your feelings, and I'm not on this one, I am not encouraging anyone to be a nag and to nitpick and to just find things to complain about, finding things to argue about. But what I am saying is communicate your needs. Many times a spouse will say, well, if I only knew what you needed, then I could provide what you needed. You know, if you'd rather have flowers than real flowers sometimes, just a way to do it. It's a time to do it. It's a place to do it. My honey is in here right now, so I'm going to use my words. Baby, I'm on live, and all I can hear is forks and spoons moving over there. So I'm using my words to communicate. Okay, so you have to do this in relationships. It makes a healthy relationship when we learn to communicate. If she burnt the toast, if the eggs are a little bit harder than you like them, just say it. Just communicate. Because, hey, this is your partner. This is your partner for life. And to appreciate them, all you have to do is give them what they need. And communication is very key. Any counselors that you talk to will always mention communication. Communication, it is key. So again, let's review again. We're talking about 7 reasons your relationship is dying. Okay. Number 4 is not enough companionship. Okay, the root word of companionship is company, to come alongside of, to be with. Even the scripture says that 2 is better than 1. So companionship is so important. If she's in there and she cooked the meal, then go alongside her and wash the dishes, okay? If he gets up and starts running the vacuum, go get the duster and start helping to clean, because people want to know that I have somebody that I can work together with, that is in my corner. When I am weak, you are strong. When I am down, you are up and you can lift me up. The reality is, at the end of the day, we need each other. And at the end of the day, that's many times why you married that person. There was something that was like music when you met that person and you all worked together. And so these things are important in a relationship. They keep the relationship healthy. If you are not happy, if you are not healthy, what's going to happen? You're going to become ill, and eventually you won't be with us very long. Just talking about 7 reasons why your relationship is dying. Okay. Now let's go to a little bit messy on this one, but let's just talk about it. Okay. You comment in the comments and you let me know your feelings. Okay. So I just went out on a limb and I said it. Okay. because you wear warm-ups to bed and not lingerie. Okay, baby. Now, you go to work and you got your cleaves showing, you got your earrings on, you got your lipstick on, you got your makeup on. And then when you come home, you grab those dingy warm-ups and you put them on and you get in the bed with all of this cloth on. One time I had on it wasn't a negligee, it was a nightgown. Hey, there is a difference between a negligee and a nightgown. But I had on a nightgown, and the first thing he said to me is, he said, "That is too much cloth." Baby, I have never worn that again. And I realized in this relationship, this man, he likes it bare to nothing. Okay. So it's important. Get in the bed as if you are ready to be with him, as if you are excited to be with him. Again, we are talking about reasons why your relationship is dying. It does not just happen. It is a process. When you met each other, you found something interesting in that person. You had things that you loved about that person, and things just feel like they are carry the weight. Listen, watch what's going on. Observe your relationship. So don't go ahead and invest in some nice, sexy lingerie. This is okay. This is your partner. Life is short and we need to enjoy life with the one that we're with. Put your all into it, you're going to get that back out of it. If you put 100% into it, that's what you're going to get back out of it. Okay. So if you wear warm ups to pants, your body language is speaking for you. So let your body language speak for you in the relationship. If I wear negligee or no drawers to bed, back online, it says that I've just begun, has been in here for about 19 minutes. Hey, God out. Now it's buffer eased God out. I have to say, once again, I am. But that is another topic. But have to say, and again, there will be those that may not appreciate this point. Father will advise. So number 6 is one reason we have been in for about 20 will be able to stay online the entire time. Okay. Please and thank you. Okay, so number okay. And YouTube, if you could just take all the 3 and merge them together to give me that full 30. But giving too much attention to illicit lovers and affairs. Uh-oh. I'm busy. Just have to be honest. We have to love each other and look each other in the eye and say that the reality is the reason why my relationship at home is not giving the energy that it needs is because I am too tired from my illicit love affairs. Oh, he is so cute, and oh, he got such swag. And so I'm going to work and I'm giving all of this energy to the coworker. So by the time I come home, let's go back to what we were talking about in number 5. The only energy I have is to put on for the main thing. Why your relationship is dying. Too much attention to illicit lovers and affairs. You know, you got to keep the main thing, the main thing. Main thing. Give energy to that main individual. You know, I have poetry out there and it says that loving two is hard to do. And baby, that is just so true. You know, but when you take that energy and you center it in on the one, there are those who have been married 20 years And it's not just marriage, it's a happy marriage and a peaceful marriage. You want to know why? Because two individuals made the decision to invest in a relationship that will last them a lifetime. And it will. If we couldn't do it, we wouldn't be instructed to do it. But the reality is that we can do it. We just have to make up our mind. Marriage is a decision, love is a decision, affection is a decision. Staying with a person, staying down, it all is a decision, and it's one that is so worthy of being made, and it is one that we won't regret. Especially, this is just a side note, if there are children involved, I just have to put out a thumbnail right there. Children love to see their parents in love. You need to show them an example of you being affectionate towards each other, you talking sweet to each other, because they are going to replicate that in their own future relationships. Okay. So again, we were talking about 7 reasons why your relationship is dying. Okay. And we want to keep hope alive. We want to keep our relationships alive. We want to keep love alive, because once again, family, it truly is the foundation of our communities. It is the foundation of all of our social systems. And when there is a breakdown in family, when there is a breakdown in relationships, then you see this play out in a lot of the woes that go on in our day and time. Okay. So, as I always say, peace and love. Okay. And just keep your head up and keep doing those things that you know will continue to bring health into your marriage, into your relationship. I love you. And as always, like this video and subscribe, and also check out my playlist on dating and relationships right here on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Peace and love.